And I realized I really do need to start working out at some point. But yeah, there's still that part of me inside that just assumes that whatever I do, somebody is going to point and laugh, and they're going to get other people to do it too. So now my plan, going to the gym, I warm up with 10 reps of swirlies and as many wedgies as I can comfortably manage. And last time I didn't even need a spotter. So that's working out. Anyhow, there are though, I gotta say, there are these moments, that's part of what's actually going on here tonight. I am wearing a pair of tennis shoes. You know, I know my girlfriend's here, she should at least appreciate how much that is. So seriously, I put on a pair of tennis shoes. You don't know what this is like for somebody who's got this kind of crippling PE anxiety. I still feel like a fraud. Like, buying them, I was wearing sunglasses and a fake mustache. And I had my girlfriend, I put them on the counter when I walked away, so, they wouldn't see me paying for them. But, so yeah, I put these on, and I mean, seriously, they're yelling at me before the show, like, where are you going, Mr. P-Shy? You got some special workout clothes now? Exercise your stupid little body? So I thought, as I learned to do, I thought of my loving girlfriend, and I said, dude, touch my alien imposter. I'll see you later.
So yes, I am from Canada. It's true. You guys are like, you're sort of like this blue oasis in this red state, so you're a little bit like Canadians, but no, don't get carried away. That wasn't all that much of a compliment. But here, okay, let me explain the Canadian psyche to you Americans. Okay, so a few months ago, ISIS said that they were going to kill citizens of the US, Britain, France, Germany, Australia, and Canada. And as a Canadian, I'm just glad to be included. And I was doing some gigs in Australia, and they're like, oh, you Canadians, you're just like the Americans. I'm like, no, we're not. You can always spot Americans when they travel abroad, because you folks all have Canadian flags on your backpacks. Oh, so it was okay when he made fun of me. Then all of a sudden we've all tightened up. I mean, you are a blue state, but you're not very self-deprecating, are you? Oh, wow. Well, that was good for my self-esteem. But you folks, actually, you're amazing. Okay, so whenever there's a military intervention, you guys send cruise missiles and fleets of bombers and aircraft carriers, and then you turn to us in Canada, you're like, well, what are you going to send, Canada? And I'm like, I don't know. We can send the kayak. We're going to send the Air Force, but he's on vacation. All right, your next comic, folks, please welcome Jen McKinney. We're just kind of trying to get the right lighting for her because she has vision impairment, so just give us a second to make sure that she's not blinded. Is this going to work? Yeah.
Hi, thanks David. I'm Jen, and I'd like to tell you about myself tonight. You can see I'm holding a clipboard. These are just my stolen therapist notes. I stole them because they're way funnier than anything I could come up with tonight. I think I'll just read these. I was first hospitalized in 5th grade.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 5th grade. Who does that? Me. Anyway, they had me see a doctor who wore a funny tie, and I'm thinking, you're telling me that I'm crazy, but you're the one that's an adult with Mickey Mouse around your neck. They made me go to art class, which wasn't really all that bad. I did collage. That was fun. I did happy time pictures of people diving into pools, people swinging on swings, and me escaping from the psych ward. They also played fun movies. They played the mental health version of The Little Mermaid. In it, Ariel has species dysphoria disorder. It's true. And Ursula has control issues. And poor Sebastian, he's afraid of being made into crab cakes. When my parents took me to the hospital, they played the song, "Don't Worry, Be Happy," on repeat the whole way there. And I mean, it totally ruined that song for me. Now every time I hear it, I want to put on a straitjacket and have a conversation with a man wearing a Mickey Mouse tie. At one point, a psychiatrist, who probably had no idea what he was doing, prescribed an adult dose of Prozac, even though I was a kid. It was really hard to get off of, and it gave me auditory hallucinations. They made no sense at all whatsoever, kind of like most lyrics to Justin Bieber songs. But going back to the psychiatrist, he looked a little like Einstein. He wasn't nearly as smart, and I can say this because Einstein discovered the theory of relativity. This psychiatrist only discovered how to get his license revoked and thrown in jail. At one point, I did the college routine just like everybody else who tries it. Woo! Yeah, you think that would be fun, but I went to Pine Manor and it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Pine Manor College sounds great, right? No. They gave me my own personal psychiatrist ready to talk 24 hours a day. I kept him tied up in my closet. Seriously though, the college really wanted to get rid of me. And as a result, the signs were pretty subtle. They didn't talk to me, they didn't meet with me, they peeped in my window because I was on the first floor, and finally threw me under the school van. So I ended up in the psych ward again. The food was terrible. The cafeteria served green mystery meat which ran around your plate going, "Don't eat me, don't eat me." It moved. It was alive. I prefer non-living cultures. Anyway, so the only mystery is why anyone would eat it in the first place. There were games like Monopoly, Uno, Where's Your Head At, where the last one standing is sedated and thrown in the quiet room. Okay, you know, things like that happen. Yay. We also had to go to group. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, group is not easy to deal with when you're so sedated that you can't go to the bathroom on your own. Then again, after learning mindfulness, or attempting to, I was the champion of relaxation. Instead of inhale, exhale, inhale, I did the breathe in, breathe out, lie down, snore. I was the only person in group who had to bring their own CPAP machine, which is probably a good thing. It's like sharing a toothbrush, you know? Well, I'm just not going to get those, I guess. After being in the psych ward, I moved back home and got really depressed. But that's because I was in Oklahoma. You'd be depressed too if you lived in a place where their idea of culture was Friday night cow tipping. Or whose idea of philosophy is debating the price of a cheeseburger at Dairy Queen versus Sonic. Then I took this test and it said to go into the entertainment industry. So I did. I found the perfect gig for a depressed person. That would be me. I would be a sad clown at children's birthday parties. But it didn't work out too well, because when they weren't looking, I'd eat the whole cake, and then I'd down 4 liters of Jim Beam and pass out while making balloon animals.